As 2026 approaches, the financial landscape is entering one of the biggest transition periods in recent years. Several key policies that shaped the last decade, especially tax cuts, deduction rules, and retirement regulations, are set to expire or change. This means the way people save, invest, earn, and plan for the future will look very different after January 1st, 2026. Tax laws that once lowered your burden may disappear, pushing many workers into higher tax brackets. Retirement rules that gave flexibility, like pre-tax catch-up contributions, will shift toward mandatory Roth-style contributions for higher income earners. At the same time, inflation continues to influence everyday expenses like groceries, rent, and transportation, making budgeting and saving even more important. Interest rates remain high compared to pre-2020 levels, affecting mortgages, loan approvals, and business borrowing. For anyone trying to build long-term wealth, this is not the moment to stay passive or assume things will just work out. The financial world is becoming more complex, and waiting until 2026 to react could mean missed opportunities, higher taxes, and unnecessary stress. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or already building momentum, the next year provides a rare window, a chance to reset, reevaluate, and strengthen your strategy before the laws officially change. This period gives you the advantage of time. Acting early allows you to adjust your investments, restructure your income, increase savings, and optimize your tax position, while the current rules are still in your favor. Welcome to WealthEchelon, your go-to spot for smart investing, in-depth ETF insights, and book reviews that help you build wealth. On this channel, we explore everything from the best investment strategies to the latest trends in ETFs and provide valuable takeaways from books that can transform your financial journey. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced investor, our goal is to give you the knowledge you need to make informed decisions and grow your wealth. If you're ready to elevate your financial game, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell for updates on all our latest content. 1. Review your taxes before the 2026 tax law expiration. In 2026, the tax cuts from the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act are scheduled to expire. That means income tax brackets will rise, the standard deduction will shrink, and millions of people will owe more without changing their income. Before this happens, it's crucial to evaluate how the new structure might affect your 2026 income. If you expect to earn more in the coming years, 2025 may be the best year to take advantage of today's lower tax rates. This could involve increasing your retirement contributions, taking certain deductions while they're still available, or restructuring your income in a way that reduces future taxes. People who ignore these changes may wake up in 2026 with a much bigger tax bill than expected. The point isn't to fear the change, it's to prepare early so the transition is smooth and predictable. 2. Maximize your 401k, IRA, or equivalent retirement accounts. With new retirement contribution limits increasing almost every year because of inflation adjustments, 2025 gives investors one more year to contribute under the current structure before stricter rules begin in 2026. For example, catch-up contributions for higher earners will soon be required to go into Roth accounts, meaning they'll no longer reduce your taxable income. That makes pre-2026 a golden window for front-loading contributions if you want to lock in tax deductions. Even if you're young or just starting out, contributing early matters because the earlier your money enters the market, the more time compound interest has to grow it. Think of your retirement account not as a savings tool, but as a long-term income machine. Every dollar invested today could be worth $3 to $5 or more by retirement, depending on market conditions. So whether you invest in ETFs, index funds, or target date funds, the priority is simple. Contribute as much as your income allows before 2026 changes the landscape. 3. Build a 6-month emergency fund before interest rates drop. For the last few years, high-yield savings accounts have paid more interest than at any time in the past decade. This will likely change if interest rates fall in late 2025 or early 2026. That makes now the perfect time to build or finish your emergency fund. The goal isn't to chase high interest, it's to secure financial stability. An emergency fund protects you from surprise expenses, job loss, medical costs, or sudden family responsibilities. Without one, people often rely on credit cards, which damages their long-term wealth through interest payments. Aim for 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses saved in a separate account, preferably one that earns interest but remains easy to access. An emergency fund isn't exciting, but it's the foundation that protects every other financial goal you have. And once interest rates drop, you'll be glad you took advantage of the 2025 window to save more efficiently. 4. Pay off high-interest debt before inflation compounds the burden. Inflation affects everything, including debt. When inflation rises, the cost of borrowing indirectly increases because interest rates remain high. If you have credit card debt, personal loans, EMI payments, or other high-interest balances, paying them down before 2026 is one of the smartest moves you can make. High-interest debt drains wealth faster than most people realize. A credit card with a 25% interest rate doubles your balance approximately every 3 years if unpaid. That means even small balances can snowball into huge burdens. Paying off debt aggressively before 2026 frees up your cash flow, reduces stress, and allows you to invest more effectively without unnecessary pressure. Whether you use the snowball method, smallest debt first, or avalanche method, highest interest first, the goal is simple. Don't walk into 2026 carrying the same financial weight you had in 2025. 5. Automate your savings and investments before expenses rise. Costs are rising everywhere. Rent, transportation, food, utilities, and especially education. As 2026 approaches, inflation may not completely disappear, even if interest rates fall. To stay ahead, automate your savings and investments now, not later. Automation removes emotion from your finances and makes wealth building easier because you're forced to pay yourself first. For example, automatic transfers to your ETF portfolio or retirement accounts ensure steady growth even during months when motivation is low. This also helps you stay consistent with strategies like dollar-cost averaging, which reduces the risk of market timing mistakes. The people who build wealth are the ones who make saving a habit, rather than a choice. By 2026, when expenses increase for most households, having automated systems in place will ensure you continue investing without stress. 6. Improve your credit score before lending rules. Tighten. A strong credit score gives you access to lower interest rates, better loan terms, and more financial flexibility. With economic uncertainty and shifting monetary policy, lenders could tighten approval criteria by 2026. That means a good credit score will matter more than ever. Start by checking your credit report, paying down balances, reducing utilization below 30%, paying bills on time, and avoiding unnecessary new credit applications. Even improving your score by 50 points can save you thousands in interest on future loans. Whether you plan to buy a home, finance education, or start a business, a healthy credit score is a powerful tool. Fixing your credit before 2026 gives you a financial head start in a period when many people may face more restrictive lending conditions. 7. Diversify your investments to reduce risk before market volatility. Economic transitions often bring volatility to stock markets, real estate, and even crypto. Instead of guessing which asset will perform best, the smarter move is diversification. Diversifying doesn't mean investing in random things. It means spreading your investments across different sectors and asset classes so no single downturn destroys your portfolio. For most people, low-cost index funds and ETFs offer simple and effective diversification. Funds like S&P 500, total market ETFs, international funds, and dividend ETFs reduce risk while still offering growth. As 2026 approaches, markets may react unpredictably to tax changes, corporate adjustments, and global events. Being diversified ensures your financial stability doesn't depend on the success or failure of one investment. Think long-term, avoid hype cycles, and focus on steady, broad-based growth. 8. Update your budget before 2026 cost of living jumps hit. Many people underestimate how much they actually spend because they don't track their expenses. With rising inflation and economic uncertainty, a budget isn't just helpful, it's necessary. Before 2026 arrives, review your monthly expenses and categorize them into essentials, non-essentials, savings, and investments. Identify areas where you can cut unnecessary spending and redirect that money toward goals that matter. A budget doesn't have to be restrictive. It's simply a tool that helps you stay in control. Think of it like a map. Your money needs direction, and without one, it drifts toward wasteful habits. By updating your budget before 2026, you avoid being blindsided when costs rise, and you ensure your income always has a clear purpose. 9. Strengthen your income streams before the economy shifts. Relying on one source of income has become risky, especially in a world where job markets change rapidly. Before 2026, focus on strengthening or expanding your income streams. This could include improving your skills to negotiate a better salary, freelancing, starting a side business, or monetizing a hobby. The goal isn't to work non-stop, it's to build income security. When you have multiple ways to earn, you're less vulnerable to economic shifts, layoffs, or unexpected events. The most financially successful people aren't always the ones with the highest income. They're the ones with the most resilient income. The next year offers a window to develop new skills and explore new opportunities before market conditions shift again in 2026. 10. Create a long-term financial plan before big rule changes hit. Finally, the most important step is to build a long-term financial plan. A plan keeps you focused, disciplined, and consistent. Your plan should outline your goals, saving for retirement, building passive income, investing regularly, buying a home, or starting a business. It should also include clear timelines, strategies, and milestones. Without a plan, even high income can disappear without creating wealth. With one, even modest income can grow into something meaningful. The major tax and retirement changes coming in 2026 make this the perfect moment to create, or update, your long-term plan. When rules change, it's the people with structured strategies who benefit the most. The financial world is about to enter a new chapter in 2026. Tax laws will transform, retirement rules will shift, and the cost of living may rise in unpredictable ways. Those who prepare early will navigate this transition confidently, while those who wait may find themselves scrambling. The 10 steps above, reviewing taxes, maximizing retirement accounts, building savings, paying down debt, automating investments, improving credit, diversifying, budgeting, strengthening income, and planning long-term aren't complicated, but they are powerful. Do these consistently before 2026, and you'll set yourself up for stability, growth, and long-term financial success.
Thanks for watching Wealth Echelon. We hope you found valuable insights that will help you on your investing journey. If you enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep building your wealth, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more investing tips, ETF strategies, and book reviews to continue growing your financial knowledge.